Hello everyone, MFPallytime here. Welcome back to Heroes of the Storm. Hope you guys are having a great Monday. You may have noticed that the videos and streams kind of tapered off last week. The reason for that was at the beginning of the week, I wasn't feeling very well. So I just took some time off to rest because I don't do that enough when I don't feel well. So I did that, and then I came back to some computer problems on the stream PC. Had to order some new parts, but everything is back up and running now. To make up for the lapse of videos last week, there's going to be 5 Heroes videos this week. I hope you enjoy them, one every weekday. And this is going to be the first one. This is Medivh, a character that I've been spending a lot of time with. And when I say a lot of time with, I mean quite a lot. Disregard the losses. I've been trying a lot of weird stuff, okay? Just focus on the wins, all right? That's all that matters. Actually, I mean, kind of with Medivh, how your team plays around your abilities and whether or not they can capitalize on openings that you make is quite a big deal. I also found out last game, holy shit, Valera just completely fucking ruins Medivh's day. My God. Oh, it's disgusting. Anyway, I digress. Basically, what I was intending to do with this video was have this be my introductions to say, hey, this is Medivh as my baseline skill. Don't expect anything. Kind of like what I did with Diablo and Gul'dan. But, as you can see, I've played a lot of games. There was a version of that video recorded, and it was unwatchable because of the PC problems I was having. It was just freezing every couple seconds, and it wasn't good. It wasn't good. So, put a lot of time into Medivh. I have some insights now, and I would like to share them with you. My favorite build for him focuses more on being selfish with his abilities, but being really offensive. And there's also a pretty good defensive build as well. We're going to pick based off of the team comp that we get here today. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we find ourselves on the Sky Temple today. Looks like Lunara was able to connect. Awesome. Good luck. Have fun to the friendly team. So, Medivh requires way more APM than I initially thought. You have to be really on top of things to be a successful Medivh. Constantly be looking at openings for your portals, constantly be looking for people to shield, and constantly be spamming the shit out of your Q button. Looks like Lunara connected just to disconnect. All right, I'll take it. I'll take it. If it could work. There we go. I used to think that there were options for talents at level 1. Now I truly believe Portal Mastery is the only way to go. I really do. Being able to drop portals as a bird is so fucking useful. You get one! I also feel as though Medivh just cannot be played like normal mages. Most mages have a lot of wave clear, you know, talking about Gul'dan, Jaina, Kael'thas. All of them are able to help their team by getting shit tons of XP by easily and safely pushing lanes. Medivh cannot do that. And that was one thing I noticed really early on, right? That was one thing I had to adjust to really early on. Yes, we are playing a mage, but not in the traditional sense. So I started positioning and playing my Medivh a lot like I would a character like Nova or a character like Zeratul, where I just fucking hit people. That's all I care about. All I give a shit about is hitting these guys as often as I fucking can. And by doing that, working on our baseline quest. So this used to be a talent. It was called Master's Touch. And Blizzard decided to make this baseline for Medivh because it was so phenomenally strong. It had one of the highest pick rates across the board for talents as well. Basically, it was so good that it made every other talent in the tier completely unusable, because you were just limiting your character's power so much by considering anything other than Master's Touch. And you could disagree with that if you want. I don't mind. That's just my opinion. So now, baseline, we have a quest on Medivh to land 40 Qs on enemy adversaries without dying. If we die, the quest starts over. And it feels so bad to have your fucking quest start over. Would not recommend. Do you think he's over here? So Q ability is Arcane Rift. This is a straight line skill shot. Normally it has a 7-second cooldown, but if you hit an enemy player, not only do you get a stack for your Master's Touch, I don't know if that's still what it's called. Not only do you get a stack for Master's Touch, but you get cooldown reduction on the ability. So it goes from a 7-second cooldown all the way down to a 2-second cooldown. If you finish the quest or Master's Touch, you're also going to reduce the cooldown of the ability further. So it goes from a 2-second to a 1-second cooldown if you hit your enemy adversaries. It is such a fucking massive amount of damage that it cannot be understated how important it is to actually finish off this quest. We're just going to send out a protected onto our 65 over there. Looks like we kind of need to be backing up here, boys. We'll send out some Qs on Tracer, maybe force her back. Protected again. We're going to have a portal ready to go to get me out of danger. He should have just taken the portal. This is kind of what I mean. Instead of taking the portal to immediate safety, that guy decided to run across the map. You know what I mean? It's kind of shit like that. That you can't control as Medivh. Your team either works with you or it doesn't, and your win rate will be affected as well, you know, as much as you'd fucking expect. Luckily for me, these guys are grouping up quite nicely, which makes it very, very easy to land some abilities on them. We're just going to teleport out to safety. Maybe... Look at that by Lunara! Oh! Also, is Nazebo just ignoring this? Hello? Are we getting top at least? I haven't been paying attention. So this is where the offensive mentality starts to come into play. We're going to be looking at Mythic Assault here at level 7. If you were going to go for a more defensive build, I would actually recommend another talent, which is the Arcane Explosion. Now, the situation I would recommend getting that in is if you have a team comp that is normal. You know, a tank, maybe a bruiser, a support to keep them both alive. When you know that they're going to be taking damage, and that's okay. You know, they could take damage, no big deal. We're going to try to portal ourselves out to safety and die on the last fucking stack! I should have just queued. Oh my god, why didn't I just queue? You can see our damage done here kind of reflects my time spent on this character. I feel like we're a little ahead of the curve. If I would have completed that quest, we would have been a fucking god this game. Oh my god. See, man, I gotta tell you guys, there's just this disconnect that happens when you start fucking recording. You know what I mean? It's like all of a sudden you start doing stupid ass shit. If I was just sitting here by myself in the dark actually focusing on this game, I would have just completed that quest. Maybe I wouldn't have even got in there because it was a stupid idea. But my god, fuck, it feels so bad. It feels so bad. All right, well, I thought they were taking that camp. Turns out they're not. We're going to have to really focus on completing this quest now. And unfortunately, I missed my first one there. Go ahead and teleport back. Do we want Lunara back by our side? She is soaking XP right now, and I don't really hate that. Jada stepping up. Now, so that level 7 talent, what it does is makes it so when we auto-attack after we land a Q ability, it heals us for a percentage of the damage that we dealt with that auto-attack. And it also is going to apply a slow to our enemy adversaries, which makes it so much easier to land follow-up Qs. Hey, bud. Look, I fucking saved that guy. No ifs, ands, or buts. I fucking saved that guy. That feels good. Mephisto running up to this enemy team's base here. We're going to go for the Leyline Seal. I like Polymorph, and I do think that Polybomb has a place versus this team, especially because they do have a Tracer, and we can stop her from blinking back. But having Void Prison is too good. It's too fucking good to pass up. Looks like we are going to have a pretty decent team fight down here. Everyone's starting to gather up again. Bot Lunara is still a bot. Mephisto heading in is going to kind of be in position. Yeah, I'm just going to poke here. With Lunara by our side, we're actually pretty deadly. Protected, by the way, stopping all of that Tracer damage. Let's go ahead and head back for our backline here. I wanted to stop Tracer from dealing damage. Looks like they piled up pretty nicely as well after. Ring of Frost going out. We're just going to step out of that. Portal back just in case anyone needs it. It looks like they do. Will Mephisto actually be able to get to it? Hey, he found it! Yeah, focus me, focus me. Unfortunately, we missed a Q in there somewhere, so we are looking at a cooldown here. We just have to bide our time a little bit. We're going to get into Raven form. Teleport forward. And teleport back before we take any damage. Now, you better believe I'm not going to be teleporting back in. Unfortunately, Lunara is just kind of soloing the boss, which is not really what we want. She is starting to move back now. I don't have a teleport ready just yet, but with our teleport, we're going to go in. And then back out. And then back in, and then back out. And those are the kind of plays that are just so fucking fun to make on Medivh, where most other characters other than, you know, maybe a Genji would be running for the hills. No, there's too many. You just fucking go in. You just fucking go in. Here's another kill on Tracer. We go back out. We go back in. Here's a kill on Diablo, probably. Definitely a kill. Like, that shit's so fun. That shit is so fun. Diablo is going to resurrect. You can see his soul stone there, so he's going to be back up in just a moment. Tracer clearing up the top lane. That's just mean. I'm trying. I'm trying to kill him. I want to win. We have a fucking bot. Team wants to go for boss. I actually love this play. We do have the, whatever this is, Leyline Seal, the Keyline Pie. We do have that. So we can stop an enemy team from moving in and capture this whenever we fucking feel like. It would be nice to have the whole team here because the enemy team is starting to gather up just a little bit. You leave her alone! Okay, he's gonna heal. He's fine. We protected out of the stun. So them taking this over is completely okay. And the reason for that is we can get in bird form and just capture this for our team. Like this. Not bad, boys. Not bad. We use the wall to our advantage. I'm gonna dip out, dip back in now that she missed the ability, and try to dip back out. Okay. So, we took the boss. We made him look silly. Might actually kill Diablo here. He's not too careful. Oh, we missed. Fuck. You see what I mean? I've been putting a lot of time into this fucking character. I mean, we have a bot, so it's okay. Little does he know. I'm just trying to make him feel better so he doesn't overthink it. You know what I mean? Because I feel like when people see me in games, they start to overthink it a little bit sometimes. Like, oh, I gotta make all the best plays. I just want you to fucking soak XP a lot. Usually that's all I want my teammates to do. So, let me explain why this is the offensive selfish version. So we have the heal for ourselves on our auto attack rather than AoE damage, and we also took reabsorption, which means that any damage that we take, we're going to be healed for 70% of the damage we protect ourselves from while our W is up. Now, the reason that's selfish is because I'm mostly going to be casting that on myself, if we're just being honest here. That's mostly for me. The team-focused option would be to set our allies up with... This is a Tracer? Is that what we're chasing? Set our allies up with the talent Enduring Will, which makes it so we can cast our Protected, by the way, significantly more often. This is definitely the option that keeps your allies much safer, but you have to play a much more defensive version of the character where you're just kind of sitting on the back line and not really doing that much. And I may be over-exaggerating a little bit with that. It just works a lot better with a team that is a bit more composed, with a team that doesn't need to kite in team fights a lot like ours has to right now. I'm just going to hit Diablo there a little bit. So... you do have healing baseline. I cannot believe bot Lunara got away. What the fuck? You do have healing baseline with your W ability. That's something that was added in with his rework forever ago as well, because this reabsorption was such a common pick and the healing seemed mandatory, they added in a small amount of healing baseline and then made it so you actually had some other desirable options there. So his level 13 talent here, I base it on the situation that I find myself in. I know that I want to be a more offensive Medivh in this particular game, so the talents I'm picking kind of reflect that. I thought he would at least attack. Where did he go? Oh, he went south. Fuck. All right, we are coming up behind this enemy team here. Tracer has started to hit our Lunara, and we fucking hate that, so we're going to protect our Lunara. Let's cut these guys off on the left here. I'm going to protect myself from this. And we're out. Back in bird form, back in bird form. I got to go fucking heal, boys. I got to go fucking heal. Now, part of our offensive setup means that we are going to be taking Arcane Charge as well. Now, ideally, we would have had our quest done by now. I was really close to finishing my quest and just made one little misstep, and it's put our damage back astronomically. I would imagine our damage would be about 10,000 damage higher, just based on my previous games, if I had finished my quest already. But Arcane Charge allows us to deal extra damage every time we land our Q. So if you have Master's Touch completed and you're able to throw out more and more and more and more and more Qs, then you can imagine that that damage really starts to add up if you're accurate with your abilities. I don't have my ultimate, but we can go ahead and scout out these guys. I think Tracer was on the point, so we could probably harass these guys a little bit. We positioned so he couldn't knock me into a wall and then completely missed my fucking follow-up abilities. Protected on his Evo, and we'll give him a portal out if he wants to take it as well. He decided not to. That's okay. No skin off my back, bud. This enemy team looks like they're being forced out right now. We're going to get in bird form. I guess I didn't really explain what bird form does. It allows us to... This is our mount, and it allows us to go over the map, provide a little bit of vision to our friendly team, and also be completely immune to damage. So I am untouchable while I'm up here, which is pretty fucking absurd. Pretty fucking absurd. Looks like the enemy team might be looking for a mercenary camp down here. Indeed, they are. The enemy team rotating into the bottom lane to gank our Mephisto. The wall's already been used. Lunara's engaging fucking deep, too. Good lord, Lunara. We gave her a portal. Will she be able to take it? Probably not. But Lunara has started feeding, boys. I'm just going to freeze her so I don't die. Hit Tracer as well. Look at that. Gotta play this carefully. Protected. Portal out. That didn't go that great. We can kill him. No, we can't. No, we can't. No, we can't. No, we can't. Oh, fuck. Quest done! Quest done! I wasn't even paying attention to my quest, but the quest is finished. Okay, we just got a gigantic power spike that we should have gotten 10 minutes ago. But we got it now, and that's okay. I've had some great games where I've never finished the quest before. Don't feel too fucking bad about it. Some comps are just oppressive. Like last game, like I was saying, I went against Valera, and I found out that Valera's silence goes through Protected. So I can preemptively cast Protected when I see she's about to engage. I can get that timing right. And then, even though the shield absorbs the damage of her silence, she's still able to silence me. And I was like, what the fuck? Because then you can't portal out, you can't cast your Q, you literally can't get any healing, you can't get into fucking bird form because she's hitting you. She removes all of your defenses. So that means Sylvanas would also be very good versus Medivh here. All right, so they got boss. That's no big deal. It's going to be pushing the bottom lane. We can defend that, no problem. Our bot Lunara taking those middle objective shots. We're going to keep an eye on her, make sure we can get bot Lunara out of there. It looks like they're seriously just letting her channel. I'm going to be a fucking nuisance to this enemy team now. I'm just going to roam around with bot Lunara. I'm going to fuck with him the rest of this game. Hey, bud. It's me, your favorite Medivh. Okay, mate. Ah! Okay, I'll pretend that didn't happen. Oh, that was off really. Edit that out. My bad. Okay. All right, my bad, team. My bad. Looks like their bottom building is just a couple shots away from dying, and Lunara is going to get that no problem. Once again, starting to attack the middle structures that she was already focusing on the last objective. Diablo is roaming down. Dude, bot Lunara is so good. She uses her Wisp for vision, she disengages, she takes Medivh portals. We're level 20. At level 20, I do like to take the Arcane Brilliance because it allows you to increase your own spell power by 10%. So, if you land an Arcane Rift, you can... Your next auto attack with our level 7 is spell power, right? I guess it doesn't explicitly say that. Anyway, if you land an Arcane Rift, your follow-up Arcane Rift deals more damage, more spell power. You can increase that spell power even more. It's also going to give spell power to your entire team. How did Lunara die? How did she die then? Looks like we are going to grab this mercenary camp. I'm a little afraid that things are starting to go bad here on this team. Here you go, bud. Didn't take the portal. Just gonna get in bird form here. Here you go, here you go, here you go. Take the portal, take the portal. Please, I gave you a fucking portal! Yo, I even pinged it. I even pinged it I was giving you a portal. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? We could have tried to get a little bit more lane clear for the minion wave here. It's a lot more lane clear. Don't let me sell it short. It's the level 20 talent that instantly kills off anything that was in a minion wave. So it doesn't hit mercenaries, but, you know, any kind of minion, any catapult, you're going to instantly kill it with your Q. Which, don't get me wrong, is pretty strong. You can get a little more lane clear on Medivh if you do take the Arcane Explosion Shield talent. You can get a little bit of lane clear with that just because you are going to be AoEing stuff down. Portal. Okay, that one I forgive because he got pushed away. Dude, me and Lunara, we got this. I'm not even kidding. One down. Where's the other one? Two down. Bring me another one. Let's go. Come hit me. Come hit me. You fucking scared? You fucking scared? Where are you?
Magic flows through.
You think you could just fucking come back? Shut the fuck up, Jaina. Sit in that. Oh, I missed my cue. Fuck. No, I didn't. We're good. We're gonna go into their base. Dodge this. Go back. Ah! Where's my bot? I mean, he should be able to do fine here while we get the objective at least. I feel pretty okay with that. How's our damage looking? Woo! Spicy! We've also healed for 23,000 health this game. That can be shielding that we give to our allies, but that could also be just... Wait, what? Yep. Really? You got the vision? What? I forgot what I was talking about. I forgot what I was talking about. I'm up in 15 care. Well, the enemy team doesn't have many structures remaining. They do have a mercenary camp pushing the bottom lane. We are going to ping Lunara. She's going to follow me. We'll go try to deter this enemy team. Let's put it that way. Krista went back to get full health, full mana. That's good. We'll be ready to fight. I'm going to unping Lunara for a moment so I can scout out things a little bit more. Boss is up. Diablo is moving towards it. Ooh, we're not fine. Yeah, we are not fine. Oh my fucking god. Sorry. This is my problem. I get too overeager. Oh no. Good. Good shield. Good shield. Good shield. Did Lunara die? No. Where is she? She's right in the middle of the screen. I was looking for her on the map. Good job. Sorry I died. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Nazabwa. Looks like it's going okay. Mephisto's actually healing for a shit ton here, cutting off the Diablo retreat as well. He put the enemy Tassadar to sleep. He put him to sleep again. Can he secure the kill? I think Diablo heals with every auto attack. Looks like he's all given up. That's okay. The Zebo did fall. God, fucking, that was 100% my fault. I feel so stupid. Just so stupid. And now we're not going to be number 1 on damage. We have to go fight. We have to get number 1 on damage. Otherwise, no one will believe me that I'm good at this character. For real, though, to summarize my learning experience on Medivh is like, that first video was unwatchable, but I did go back and I saw that I wasn't using my Q anywhere near as often as I actually could. Because it has such a short cooldown. Once you finish this quest, I mean, you can just fire it off like a motherfucker. Look at this. You could just fire this thing off like a motherfucker if you're actually landing your abilities. And that's one thing I realized, like, I was putting a 3 or 4 second interval in between my Qs. So just getting used to casting those more and more and more was really important. MVP on the losing team. Congratulations, dude. That doesn't happen very much. And I still don't do a good enough job of mitigating damage with my shield, and I still don't do a good enough job of actually giving my teammates a portal to use effectively. And I might be a little jaded because I just see them not take the portal game after game after game after game. But basically what I'm saying is I've played about 20 games on Medivh or however many I showed you at the beginning of the game, and I haven't even come close to hitting the skill ceiling. Haven't even come close. He's such a difficult character to master. And this is my favorite build for solo play. I really enjoy it. Portal Mastery into Raven Familiar, Mystic. I don't proc Raven Familiar enough. I do sometimes, but not often. Mystic Assault, Leyline Seal, Reabsorption, Arcane Charge, and Arcane Brilliance. You could also take Medivh cheats if you want, and that would be fine. I think the stealth is rather weak, especially versus Tastar. I didn't even consider that there. And we won this game with a bot. So, that's something. Sorry I suicided twice and wasted everybody's time. Got a long way to go. And he's so much easier to play when I'm not talking at the same time. But that's going to do it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you again tomorrow. Have a great Monday. Take care. Okay, bye.